Dear students, in your previous class we discussed about mechanisms for nucleophilic aromatic substitution reaction of aryl halides. Actually, there are two types of mechanisms for nucleophilic aromatic substitution reactions. One of the two types of mechanisms, that is bimolecular displacement mechanism or addition elimination mechanism, that we already discussed in your last class. Today we are going to discuss about the second type of mechanism, that is benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism. So we are discussing about the mechanisms for aromatic nucleophile substitution reactions. We know that there are two types of mechanisms. First one is bimolecular displacement mechanism or addition elimination mechanism, that we already discussed in your last class. This type of mechanism is followed by compounds like this. First mechanism is followed by compounds like an aryl halide which contains an electron withdrawing group like NO2 or Cl or any other electron withdrawing group. So when an aryl halide contains an electron withdrawing group, that follows bimolecular displacement mechanism. That means if there is an electron withdrawing group, then that group withdraws electron from the ring. So there will be an electron deficiency in the ring. So that means there will be an appearance of positive charge because of the electron deficiency. So an incoming nucleophile, a strong nucleophile, can replace this halogen and can attach to this carbon by replacing the halogen. That is nucleophilic aromatic substitution reaction of aryl halides. When an aryl halide is subjected to a nucleophile substitution reaction, the halogen will get replaced by another nucleophile, another strong nucleophile. That is nucleophilic aromatic substitution reaction of aryl halides. So when the aryl halide contains an electron withdrawing group, that will follow bimolecular displacement mechanism. And when an aryl halide contains an electron withdrawing group, this type of compounds will undergo nucleophile substitution reaction by using weak nucleophile. That means because of the presence of electron withdrawing group, this ring will get activated by the presence of this group towards nucleophile substitution reaction. So we can use even a weak nucleophile for this for the substitution reaction. Even water can act as a nucleophile for nucleophile substitution reaction in this type of compounds. So first type of mechanism is followed by compounds contain an electron withdrawing group. Then second type of mechanism, that is benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism. The benzene mechanism is operative when relatively stronger nucleophiles or bases bring about substitution in aryl halides that do not contain any group which enhances nucleophile substitution, or those containing electron donating groups capable of deactivating the ring towards nucleophile substitution reaction. So the second type of mechanism is followed by compounds like these two types. That means when an aryl halide, this is an aryl halide which does not contain any electron donating group or any electron withdrawing group. This compound follows benzene mechanism. And also an aryl halide, this is an aryl halide which contains an electron donating group like CH3 or any other electron donating group, OCH3 or OMe or OC2H5, any other electron withdrawing group, any other electron donating group. If there is an electron donating group in an aryl halide, it also follows benzene mechanism. So there are two types of mechanism: compounds which contain aryl halides which contain electron withdrawing group, that follows bimolecular displacement mechanism. Then if an aryl halide which do not if there is an aryl halide which does not contain any electron withdrawing group or any electron donating group, that follows second type of mechanism. And also if there is an aryl halide which contains an electron donating group like CH3, that follows second type of mechanism. second type of mechanism. So in this case, the electron donating group, if there is an electron donating group, it will release electrons to the ring. So there will be electron richness in the ring. So an incoming nucleophile with a negative charge will have a reluctance towards the nucleophile substitution reaction. That means here there is electron richness, and incoming nucleophile will have also electron richness. That means incoming nucleophile is having a negative charge. So there is a reluctance towards the nucleophile substitution reaction. So here we have to use stronger nucleophile. But in the case of an aryl halide with electron withdrawing group, we can use weak nucleophile. But in the case of an aryl halide with an electron donating group or without any group, that will use a stronger nucleophile. And also drastic condition have to be applied for the nucleophile substitution reaction in this type of compounds. It is a two-stage mechanism involving an elimination addition sequence requiring drastic conditions. So this also contains the mechanism of this type of compounds for substitution reaction also follows two-stage mechanism, that is elimination addition sequence. In this case, the mechanism follows addition elimination steps, but in the second type of mechanism it follows elimination addition. That means in this case first addition occurs, then only elimination. In the second type of mechanism, first elimination occurs, then addition. In this mechanism, that means in benzene mechanism, now we are discussing about benzene mechanism here. In this mechanism, the incoming substituent does not always get attached to the carbon vacated by the halogen. In the first mechanism, the incoming nucleophile will get attached to the carbon vacated by the halogen. That means incoming nucleophile will replace this halogen and will get attached to the same carbon atom where the halogen was attached. But in the case of second type of mechanism, the incoming nucleophile will not always get attached to the carbon vacated by the halogen. There is possibility of attack on the adjacent carbon atom. That means in all the cases the incoming nucleophile will not get attached to the carbon vacated by this halogen. In some cases, some cases there is possibility for the attack of the nucleophile on the adjacent carbon. So incoming nucleophile can attach on this carbon and also the adjacent carbon. That is the benzene type of mechanism. So in this case, the possibility for the attack of the incoming nucleophile will be on this carbon and also on this carbon, because it will not attack on this carbon because there is a substituent on this carbon, that is CH3 group. So the incoming nucleophile can attack on this carbon and also this carbon. That is benzene mechanism. Now we will be discussing about the steps of benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism. So the elimination addition mechanism or benzene mechanism involves two steps. So let us see the steps one by one. Consider the attack of strong nucleophile NH2-, that is the amide ion, on chlorobenzene. So let us consider the nucleophile substitution reaction of chlorobenzene with nucleophile NH2-. So first step is elimination of the halide ion. So this type of compound follows benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism. So first step is the elimination of the halide ion. This stage involves two steps. That means the strong base amide ion NH2- removes a proton from the position O2 to the halogen to form a carbanion, which then loses the halide ion to form benzene intermediate. So in this case, the strong base amide ion removes a proton from the position ortho to the halogen. This is the ortho position. So this incoming nucleophile or strong base NH2 minus removes a proton from this position. That means when this electron pair of this CH bond shifts towards this, it will this hydrogen will remove as a proton, and then that means H plus, and can attack this and combine with NH2 minus and form ammonia. So it will get removed from this reaction, that is minus NH3. So there will be an electron pair here, that means a carbanion. A carbanion is formed by the removal of a proton from this chlorobenzene. The benzene has an extra, when first forms a carbanion, when this electron pair will shift to this carbon, and that follows the removal of halide ion. That means elimination of halide ion occurs here. So a benzene type intermediate is formed. Benzene type intermediate means there will be a formation of an intermediate with carbon-carbon triple bond. That means benzene has an extra pi bond between two of the adjacent carbon atoms of the benzene ring. So the first step, elimination of the halide ion, involves the formation of an intermediate that is known as benzene, that contains an extra pi bond between adjacent carbon-carbon atoms. In benzene there are 3 pi bonds. In addition to that, there is an extra pi bond. So there are 4 pi bonds in a benzene intermediate. The presence of this additional pi bond, which is weaker and more reactive pi bond, makes benzene highly reactive. So because of the presence of an additional pi bond which is weaker, so the benzene intermediate will be highly reactive. So that is the first step of elimination of the halide ion. That means first the incoming nucleophile takes up a proton from the chlorobenzene from the ortho position and forms a carbanion. And then this carbanion, from this carbanion, this halide ion, Cl minus ion will get removed and will get eliminated, so forming an intermediate that is known as benzene intermediate. That is the first step of benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism. Now let us see the second stage of elimination addition mechanism. In the first stage there are 2 steps. Similarly, there are 2 steps in the second stage also. First stage is elimination of the halide ion. Second stage is the addition of the nucleophile. This stage also involves 2 steps which perhaps are concerted. Concerted means they may occur simultaneously. So the first step is the benzene intermediate formed is attacked rapidly by the nucleophile to yield a carbanion. So first step is the attack of the nucleophile on the benzene intermediate. Here is the benzene intermediate. When a nucleophile amide ion attacks on the benzene intermediate, the electron pair will shift to this carbon. So this carbon will get a negative charge and this carbon becomes positive charge. Onto this positively charged carbon, the NH2 minus ion will attack. So the charges will get neutralized. Then this carbon will get a negative charge. That means a carbanion is formed in the first step. Then this immediately abstracts a proton from ammonia to yield the product. The base here is ammonia. So it abstracts, the carbanion abstracts a proton from ammonia. This is ammonia. It abstracts a proton from ammonia. So this charge will get neutralized and forming amide ion and the nucleophilically substituted aminobenzene. So by replacing Cl group from chlorobenzene with NH2 group, we will get aminobenzene by following elimination addition mechanism. So the nucleophilic attack can be on either side of the carbons connected by the triple bond in benzene. So in the case of benzene, the nucleophile can attack from both this nucleophile can attack on either carbon which are connected through triple bond. So in this case, the attack by the nucleophile is on this carbon. In this case, the attack of the nucleophile is on this carbon. So there is two possibility. There are two possibilities. One is on this carbon and another attack is on this carbon. So there are possibility for the formation of two products. So in this case, we cannot identify the product formation because there are no other substituents adjacent to the halogen group. So in this case, similar product. In the first mechanism, we will get aminobenzene, and in the second mechanism also we will get aminobenzene, that is aniline. So in the elimination addition mechanism, first stage involves 2 steps and also in the second stage involves 2 steps. In this stage, first step involves the formation of the carbanion and the second step is the abstraction of a proton from the ammonia and forming the nucleophilic substituted product. So this is the elimination addition mechanism. Now let us know about the structure of benzene intermediate. In the benzene intermediate, the original pi electron system of the ring, benzene ring, is unchanged, but a new pi bond is formed between two adjacent carbon atoms by the sideways overlap of their sp2 orbitals. So carbon is having an electronic configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 6 electrons are there. So 1s2 is not shown here. So in the excited state, one electron from 2s orbital will move to the p orbital. So we will get an electronic configuration like this. So sp2 hybridization occurs in benzene. So 1s and 2p orbital together hybridize, forming 3 sp2 hybridized orbitals. Then one unhybridized orbital is there with an electron. So in the case of benzene, one carbon atom is having 3 sp2 hybridized orbitals. So one carbon will form 3 sigma bonds with these 3 sp2 hybridized orbitals. 2 sp2 hybridized orbitals are used for forming sigma bonds with adjacent carbon atoms, and one sp2 hybridized orbital is used for forming sigma bond with hydrogen atom. So 3 hybridized orbitals are used for forming sigma bonds. So there is one unhybridized p orbital. Unhybridized p orbital contains 1 electron. They will lie perpendicular to the plane of the benzene ring. These 6 carbon atoms together form a hexagon, and perpendicular to the plane of the ring there will be unhybridized p orbitals contain 1 electron. So that causes the delocalization of pi electrons. So in the case of benzene, there is one additional pi bond. How it forms? So in the case of benzene, there are 3 pi bonds formed by the sideways overlap of unhybridized p orbital. So in the case of benzene, there is one additional pi bond in addition to the 3 pi bonds. That means here there is one additional pi bond. Here there are no hydrogen atoms in these 2 carbon atoms. So this carbon can form a sigma bond. Two sp2 hybridized orbitals are used for forming 2 sigma bonds with adjacent carbon atoms. No hydrogen atom in these two carbon atoms. So there will be one remaining sp2 hybridized orbital for these two carbon atoms. So they can overlap sideways. Poor sideways overlap between sp2 orbitals which are not parallel. Here there is there is p orbitals. There are p orbitals perpendicular to the plane of the ring. That forms a pi bond. In addition to that, there are two sp2 hybridized orbitals which overlap sideways. There is a poor overlap that can cause additional pi bonds. So there are 4 pi bonds, that means 3 pp pi bond, and one additional pi bond is there because of the overlap of sp2 orbitals. But the orbitals that form the new pi bond are not parallel to each other. Here the orbitals are not parallel to each other because of the presence of perpendicular p orbitals here. There are 2 perpendicular p orbitals. So because of the presence of those orbitals, they cannot overlap effectively in a parallel direction. So they cannot perform the sideways overlap as effectively as the orbitals that form a normal pi bond. So in order to form a normal pi bond, there should be effective overlapping between orbitals. In this case, the effective overlapping, parallel overlapping is not possible. So there is a poor overlap between these sp2 orbitals in order to form a pi bond. Consequently, the new pi bond formed is weaker and more reactive. So because of the presence of the poor overlap, this pi bond formed between sp2 orbitals is weaker and at the same time it is more reactive. This makes the benzene intermediate an extremely reactive species. So because of the presence of the weaker and reactive pi bond, the benzene intermediate becomes highly reactive. So benzene intermediate is formed in the first step of elimination addition mechanism. That means in the elimination step, benzene intermediate forms. Then it is since it is highly reactive, it undergoes nucleophilic addition. That is in the second step. We discussed that aromatic halides which do not contain any electron withdrawing group or any electron donating group follows elimination addition mechanism, and also which aromatic halides which contains electron donating groups, that also follows elimination addition mechanism. So what are the supportive evidence for elimination addition mechanism? These compound follows. So actually there are supportive evidence for elimination addition mechanism of aromatic nucleophilic substitution reactions that we are going to discuss. In the second step of the benzene mechanism involving addition of the nucleophile, the nucleophile attack can be on either of the carbons connected by the triple bond in benzene. So first step involves the elimination of the chloride ion. Any halide ion. In this case, we discussed about the chloride ion. So in the first step, it involves the elimination of the halide ion. In the second step, second step involves the attack of the nucleophile on the benzene. So on benzene, the incoming nucleophile can attack on either side of the triple bond. So if the substitution occurs at the carbon that was previously attached to the halogen, it is called direct substitution. And if it occurs on the if it occurs at the adjacent carbon, it is called Sini substitution. So this is consider this is the aromatic halogen compound. Then after the formation of benzene, the incoming nucleophile can attack on this carbon or on this carbon. So finally the substituted product, nucleophilically substituted product, can be on this carbon or on the adjacent carbon. That means incoming nucleophile can replace this halogen and can attack on this carbon, or Otherwise, it can attack on this carbon. That means the adjacent carbon atom. That is because of the formation of benzene intermediate. So, supportive evidence for elimination addition mechanism is obtained by labeling the halogen attached carbon of the aryl halide with radioactive carbon. That means carbon 14 is radioactive. So, it has been shown that both direct and sine substitution products are obtained. So, when labeled chlorobenzene in which carbon 14 holds chlorine atom reacts with amide ion, it is found that the NH2 group is held by carbon 14 in half the amount of the aniline produced, and it is held by an adjacent carbon in the other half of the aniline obtained. Labeled. So, when chlorobenzene is labeled, that means the chlorine attached carbon is labeled with carbon 14, radioactive carbon 14. When it is reacted with a nucleophile, that is amide ion, in liquid ammonia, so half the product is formed with the NH2 group is attached on the labeled carbon. Then half the product is formed in which is NH2 group is attached on the adjacent carbon. That means there is the possibility for the attack of the incoming nucleophile NH2 minus on the halogen attached carbon and the adjacent carbon atom. So that is the supportive evidence for the elimination addition mechanism through benzene intermediate. So for the supportive evidence, we can consider some more examples. If an alkyl substituent is present ortho to halogen, the fact that nucleophile substitution aromatic reaction yields both the direct and sine substitution products becomes easily evident without having to use the labeling tracer technique. So if there is a substituent ortho to the halogen, this is the halogen atom, so there is a substituent CH3 group ortho to the halogen. In that case, we don't need to label the carbon atom in which the halogen is attached. So when this compound, that is orthobromotoluene, join treatment with a nucleophile NH2 minus. Here the compound for providing nucleophile is NaNH2. Sodium amide, we can use potassium amide or any other strong nucleophile. In this case, we are using sodium NH2 for providing NH2 minus. So on treating with this sodamide NaNH2, and the solvent is liquid ammonia. So we are getting two products. One is direct substitution product and other one is sine substitution product. Direct substitution product means the nucleophile directly attached on the carbon where the halogen atom was already attached. That means this halogen atom was replaced by this NH2 minus group. And this is sine substitution product obtained by the replacement of the halogen group and forming an amino substituted product. But in this case, the halogen is not attached to the amino group is not attached to the carbon where the halogen was already attached. In this case, the nucleophile NH2 group is attached on the adjacent carbon atom to that of the halogen attached carbon. So, in direct substitution, the halogen is attached onto the carbon. In direct substitution, the nucleophile is attached on the carbon where it was the halogen was already attached. But in the case of sine substitution product, the nucleophile is attached on the adjacent carbon where the halogen was already attached. So there are two compounds formed by the reaction between the NaNH2 and the bromotoluene. This indicates the possibility of elimination addition mechanism through benzene intermediate. Compounds in which both positions ortho to the halogen are occupied by other groups do not react at all with amide ion, as is observed in the case of 2-bromo 3-methyl anisole. So here we have an example 2-bromo 3-methyl anisole, which on reaction with amide ion in liquid ammonia there occurs no reaction. So that indicates the possibility of the elimination addition mechanism through benzene intermediate. That means because of the presence of benzene intermediate, there are two possibilities for the incoming nucleophile to attack on the halogen attached to carbon atom. Because that means the incoming nucleophile can attack on this carbon and also adjacent carbon. But in the case of 2-bromo 3-methyl anisole, the adjacent carbon atoms are already occupied by other groups. So there is no possibility for the formation of Cene substitution product. It can only form direct substitution product. But if this compound follows elimination addition mechanism, there will be the formation of Cene substitution product. So in this case there is no possibility for the formation of Cene substitution product because adjacent positions are already occupied. So this reaction do not occur means this reaction does not occur means the mechanism followed by this compound is of course that is the elimination addition mechanism through benzene intermediate. In this case we can see that the halogen attached carbon can replace by a nucleophile, and one product is this one and other product is this one. That means the incoming nucleophile can attack on this carbon and also this carbon. Adjacent carbons are this one. This carbon is adjacent to bromine and this carbon is also adjacent to bromine. But in this case there is one substituent. So the incoming nucleophile cannot attack on this carbon. It can only attack on this carbon. So Cene substitution product is this one. So that is also proved by the elimination addition mechanism through benzene intermediate. So there are two mechanisms for nucleophile substitution reactions of aromatic halides. One is the addition elimination mechanism, also known as bimolecular displacement mechanism, and second one is the benzene mechanism or elimination addition mechanism that we discussed today. Thank you.